Hello and welcome, this is Starry here, and today I'll be doing another Let's Talk video. I know it's been a while since I made my last Let's Talk video, but I felt like it was now the right time to make another one, especially since Chainsaw Man's trailer just dropped. I think it dropped on the 27th, and it's by Studio Mappa, the same guys who did Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, Season 4, God of High School, so they have a lot of good names under the belt, and arguably Studio Mappa right now has the highest reputation, I guess, for the best studio out there that's working on anime right now. So quite a high claim, and it's really exciting to see what they do with Chainsaw Man, which is another popular series. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna start off right off the bat by saying my expectations were completely blown. I honestly went into this trailer expecting it to be a lot of CGI, because Chainsaw Man's fights are very complex, and you can tell by certain manga art styles don't translate the best into anime, and that's mostly heavily detail oriented or heavily gore oriented. And I honestly thought that this series was gonna be alright. I didn't expect it to be completely bad, like Seven Deadly Sins Season 3 style, but I didn't expect it to be amazing like what they did with Jujutsu Kaisen. I expected there to be some CGI, kind of similar to what they did with Attack on Titan Season 4. It was alright, it had some CGI, but it wasn't bad. So yeah, and also another concern I really had was all the gore that's in this series, because Chainsaw Man is very bloody, and it's honestly also very sexually explicit. I can hardly believe this is even a shonen with the material it contains in the show. But I was gonna be afraid that they might censor some of that by looking at the trailer. I'm glad that my worries are no more. So yeah, my expectations, but the trailer when it came out, it was so amazing. Honestly, I watched the trailer so many times, and looking at this trailer right now, I can fully expect to see this having Jujutsu Kaisen tier animation, because so many shots in this trailer look so amazing, even beyond show tier. They almost look movie tier at this point. Yeah, this is truly amazing, and this trailer just got me so hyped as well. And I think I'm not alone in this. I think a lot of people have gotten hyped along with me, whether it be Chainsaw Man's manga fan base or new anime watchers. I think everybody's looking forward to Chainsaw Man now. So it looks like the trailer actually worked. A trailer is supposed to sell your product, and it seems like a lot of people have bought into it. And this whole hype is also super unusual, because Chainsaw Man, although it has a very popular and large manga fan base, it's not really known in the anime community. There hasn't been any anime previously, so Chainsaw Man isn't a sequel or anything like that. And for it to get such a large hype around it, it was trending on Twitter for multiple days. It was #1 for entertainment, so that speaks volumes. But like I was saying, for a trailer, not even the anime release date, just a trailer to induce so much hype without any background supporting it is really unusual. And let's compare to Jujutsu Kaisen, alright? Jujutsu Kaisen, although it was amazing, it only really started to get popular a couple episodes in. I don't think anybody really noticed Jujutsu Kaisen from the trailer alone, and that says a lot as well, because considering how popular that show got. So we can expect already Chainsaw Man's either going to be on the level of Jujutsu Kaisen hype, or maybe even more. When it comes to the biggest, most popular anime out there, the ones that have reached the mainstream, in my mind, it comes One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan. Those juggernauts are the ones that are truly the mainstream ones. And will Chainsaw Man join that? It's rare, but it could definitely happen that it will break into the mainstream in a whole new way, where every person will just start watching. People who haven't even watched anime will just pick up Chainsaw Man and watch it. And as a manga reader, I'm super excited to see that. So this trailer also reveals a whole new thing about animation. I'm sure, I'll put my bets on it, that if the animation wasn't as good, I don't think the trailer would have blown up as much as it did. And I don't want to get into the whole discussion about animation and and does it matter or not. I think I'll probably leave that for a whole other video, because that's a whole new can of worms to unpack, but I'm just gonna point here that the animation definitely had a major player in this. And as a manga reader, you know how happy it makes me to see a series that I love get the recognition it deserves. And I don't think it's just me. All other people who've read and love Chainsaw Man can agree with me here. It makes us so happy, and not just Chainsaw Man, any other manga reader out there who reads any series will be able to understand when this happens with their series. And let's compare this to Record of Ragnarok. If you don't know, that had a pretty shaky anime, even though the manga community completely loves that series. So as a manga reader for Record of Ragnarok, it definitely hurt to see what happened with the anime, but for Chainsaw Man it's the complete opposite. And as a manga reader of a couple other things, I'm reading Mashle, Spy X Family, all of these different series that don't have anime yet. So when the anime does come out, I hope that this series also get the recognition they deserve, and also are done justice the way they should be. So aside from the whole trailer thing, let's put that aside. The first real question that this puts up is, does this mean that the anime is going to be perfect? Does this already mean that this is anime of the year? Because I've seen a lot of people mention that they're completely sold, this is already going to be the best anime. But I will say no, of course not. The trailer can only so much guarantee what the animation will look like, but it doesn't speak volumes to how it doesn't speak anything to as what the anime might turn out, because there's still a lot of factors that you need to consider in that need to be done well for this to be an actual good anime. Those main factors being like soundtrack, pacing, voice acting. I think those three are the main next contenders that they need to get right, and if they do, I think then you have on track for a perfect anime. The second thing that this whole hype around the trailer brings up is toxicity, and I think it's already like a rule of the internet at this point that the more popular something is, the more toxicity the fandom will breed, and this is definitely going to be true for Chainsaw Man. And Chainsaw Man's fanbase isn't a stranger to toxicity, or would I rather put it being cringe. I think a lot of you who been part of the Chainsaw Man fandom know what I'm talking about. The down bad ones, as I would call it. And I think that, of course, with Chainsaw Man blowing up the way it did would only mean that more people like this would come. Do I think this is a bad thing? That it blew up like this? No, I'm looking at the positive side of things, and honestly, for me, I'm just happy that the trailer is as popular as it is, and as people are liking and looking forward to this show, which I know is going to be great. So I don't really care about what toxicity this will breed or whatnot. I really don't care. I just hope that the series is good. Yeah, so that's my take on the toxicity. Either way, I'm just gonna hope for the best. I'm just gonna sit in my seat and wait for when this anime comes out, which is, I honestly don't know when it's gonna come out. I think on my anime list it doesn't say anything as well. I'm assuming this anime is gonna come out somewhere towards the end of the year, and if not the end of the year, definitely towards the start of the year. I don't think it's gonna be any later than that. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to it, and I'm definitely going to be reviewing this as well. So look forward to my anime reviews for Chainsaw Man, because I love the manga, and I'm probably gonna love the anime too. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about this Let's Talk episode. Let me know what you think about Chainsaw Man's trailer. If you're a manga reader, what do you think it did it justice? If you're an anime reader, what are you looking forward to most, and why do you think that the hype, and what do you think is the reason why this series is so hyped? So yeah, I guess that'll be it for me today, and I'll be signing off for this video. Bye.